What kind of dangerous animals are worth knowing? How to survive the attack of a bear or shark? What if a scorpion bit you? We've collected 10 simple tips that'll save your life if you meet a wild animal. But before we get into it, you know what to do, guys. Hit that subscribe button and push that notification bell so you don't miss any of our new videos. Here are the 10 simple tips and tricks to survive a wild animal attack. Number 10. Gorillas. The odds of experiencing a gorilla in the wild are pretty much nothing. However, should you be out on a wild experience, lose your gathering and discover one, your best course of action may very well spare you a ton of hurt. Gorillas are regional, and when you attack their own space, they will, in general, accept it as a test. Gorillas are territorial, and when you invade their personal space, they tend to take it as a challenge. They'll likely begin to make noises, pounding their chests and posturing. You, however, should make yourself as small as possible by crouching low, avoiding their gazes and slowly backing away. They'll likely start to make clamors, beating their chests and posing. You, nonetheless, should make yourself as little as conceivable by hunkering low, maintaining a strategic distance from their looks and gradually stepping back. Should you neglect to pass on an accommodating mentality, the gorilla's best course of action is probably going to be an assault. Number 9. Lion. How about we get this straight? You should do everything conceivable to abstain from getting very close with a lion in the wild, except if under the direction of an expert. Should you end up under danger in any case, it's essential that you adopt the contrary strategy to the one utilized with gorillas. If you come across as weak around a lion, you become a potential prey. Instead, you should make yourself appear as large and confident as possible by standing up tall and speaking loudly. Eye contact and noise, like clapping, is crucial as it shows confidence. In the event that you seem to be feeble around a lion, you become a possible prey. Rather, you should cause yourself to show up as huge and certain as conceivable by standing up tall and talking boisterously. Eye-to-eye connection and commotion, like applauding, is pivotal as it shows certainty. Doing the entirety of this, gradually step back and don't run. Number 10. Hippos. With lions, climbing a tree is the exact opposite thing you ought to do, given that they're unquestionably greater at moving than you. Hippos, then again, not really. They may look adorable, cuddly, slow and resigned. However, as a general rule, hippos can be very horrendous. Indeed, they're really viewed as the most risky huge land vertebrate in Africa, if not the world, asserting around 500 lives for each year. Amazingly regional and defensive of their young, they will give pursuit and are shockingly quick. You're probably not going to beat them, so escaping reach by climbing a tree can spare your life. Number 7. Elephants. These excellent, extraordinary animals are frequently delineated as delicate mammoths in the well-known media. A notoriety just compounded by the travel industry that permits you to get very close with them in bondage. Make no mistake though, in the wild an animal will attack if it feels threatened. No doubt about it, however, in the wild an elephant will assault on the off chance that it feels undermined. And when they choose to, they can truly move. On the off chance that you run, it'll probably keep on charging after you. Rather, utilize their size against them and serenely get behind something like a huge stone or vehicle where it'll be hard for them to get to you, and where you can likewise cloud yourself. Number 6. Jellyfish. This is one of the most suffering misconceptions in the entirety of the collective of animals. However, it's a fantasy in any case. Not exclusively does pee not kill the torment of a jellyfish sting, however, it could really intensify the issue by urging the thorns to deliver extra venom. Rather, wash the influence zone with a similar fluid from which the jellyfish that stung you likely originated from, the sea. Salt water assists with deactivating the annoying nematocysts, while fresh water or the pee of an all-around hydrated individual will just disturb them. All the more critically, give jellyfish an exceptionally wide compartment to abstain from getting stung in any case. Number 5. Snakes. Getting nibbled by a snake can be totally appalling. Not exclusively is simply the assault agonizing and alarming, yet in addition, in light of the fact that the normal individual can't distinguish a snake immediately, implying that the chance of venom frequently stays a premonition question mark. In spite of the fact that you may be feeling urgent to get the venom out, every one of those old westerns have driven you off track. Sucking the venom won't help. Tourniquets are additionally a poorly conceived notion. You're vastly improved off keeping your influenced appendage beneath heart level to slow bloodstream, gauzing the injury and getting clinical consideration ASAP, while maintaining a strategic distance from the difficult action. Number 4. Kangaroos. It may sound senseless, however, hacking can get you out of a losing battle with a kangaroo. A low hack or snort-like sound is an indication of accommodation between kangaroos that you can, without much of a stretch, mimic while moving in an opposite direction from a forceful kangaroo. Like with numerous different creatures, running is probably going to energize pursue, so maintain a strategic distance from and rather take the suggested way of compliant moderate retreat. You can help your motivation by getting low and keeping away from eye-to-eye connection. On the off chance that it's past the point of no return, twist into a defensive ball as opposed to retaliate. The kangaroo ought to lose intrigue once it no longer sees you as a danger. Number 3. Gators. We have terrible news for you. If a gator has found you napping, your odds aren't incredible. The key is to escape before they get the opportunity to clip their groundbreaking jaws down on you. Forget the zigzag escape plan. Run fast and run in a straight line. Forcing them to pivot while following you isn't as useful as it's been made to seem. You're just complicating your own retreat and putting less distance between you and the gator. Disregard the crisscross departure plan. Run quick and run in an orderly fashion, constraining them to rotate while tailing you isn't as valuable as it's made to appear. You're simply confounding your own retreat and putting less separation among you and the gator. In the event that they're as of now on ahead of you, focus on their eyes and nose. On the off chance that you get a window, run. Number 2. Sharks. In spite of their notoriety, sharks don't assault people so frequently as you've been persuaded. Not even extraordinary whites. In the event that they do mistake you for prey, be that as it may, you have to keep your brains about you in light of the fact that freezing and hysterically swimming ceaselessly will just make you look more like a prey. If they do confuse you for a prey, however, you need to keep your wits about you because panicking and frantically swimming away will only make you look more like a prey. Face the shark and slowly swim backwards away from it. Should it come in close and attack, aim for the eyes and gills, the two most vulnerable areas on the shark. Face the shark and gradually swim in reverse away from it. Should it come right up front and assault, focus on the eyes and gills, the two most weak regions on the shark. The more you clarify that you're no simple feast, the snappier and almost certain the shark is to disregard you. Number 1. Grizzly bears. There's a ton of clashing guidance about enduring bear experiences. To a limited extent in light of the fact that there are such a large number of sorts of bears. Grizzlies are huge and ostensibly the most risky. In the event that one gets close to you, don't attempt to scare it. Talk serenely while acting compliantly. At that point, attempt to gradually step back. Grizzlies are large and arguably the most dangerous. If one gets near you, don't try to intimidate it. Talk calmly while acting submissively. Then try to slowly back away. If it does attack, get in the fetal position and play dead. In the event that the bear is focused on the murder and isn't losing interest, battle for your life. Assuming, in any case, the bear you experience is a mountain bear, you should attempt to threaten them by standing up tall and making commotion while cautiously stepping back. So there you have it. These were our 10 simple tips on how to fend off a grizzly bear attack. What do you think about these tips? If you have any more life-saving tips, then do let us know in the comment section down below. Who knows, maybe you could save someone's life with your comment. Come on guys, let's help each other out. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit that notification bell as well as the like button if you enjoyed the video. We'll be posting more of these videos regularly, so stay tuned.